Good morning. Hello, everyone. Are you ready to have a nice day for once? I kid, I kid. It's just we usually cover such grim and intense things on this stream. I think it's about time we have something a little bit more pleasant to change things up. Don't you? Psst, that's your fucking cue. Load up. Oh, man. So, hi. Come here often. If you want to come by a bit more often, make sure... Oh, there it is! Welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm kind of scared to open this game. Because I have literally not touched it in years. But we're gonna witness this disaster together. Frankly, I'm surprised it still looks as clean as it does. I figured there'd be weeds everywhere. Also, yes, I do have the funny meme cat, but be nice to her. She's basically a grandma. I think I have both the meme cats. Let's see. Do we have the little thing where my character, like, walks out as if they've been freaking trapped in a coma for 6 years? Isabel! Good morning, everyone. Right now on Oh my god, that's right. I actually named it Paradise. Ugh, that's a... Oh, god. It's 9:07 a.m. on Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. Actually, you're a little bit off there, Isabel, but you know what? You're doing your best. I have an event announcement to share today. Oh god, is something happening that totally slipped my mind? Saturday we're having a bug off. Well, that's a shame. There'll be a registration tent set up in the plaza from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So be sure to stop by. Be sure stop by if you can. Oh, whoops. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. Alright, let's see what's left of this place. Oh, God. I'm fully expecting we boot this up and it's just the intro to SMT3 again. Oh, yep! There's this little goofball. There we go. Oh my... I forgot the hat! It's his first day of school and his mom made it for him. Wait, that's adorable. Okay, maybe this isn't gonna be as bad as I thought. Oh, hey, I have mail. Oh, no, let me just flood my mailbox real quick. No, I have no clue what any of the buttons are. I have nothing in my inventory. How do I... There we go, okay. Oh my. Happy Home Academy, rank B. Yeah, I've never gotten better than rank A. I don't think I've ever even gotten rank A. Today you're 1 year older and 1 year wiser. Maybe it's time to give broccoli another go. Aw, this is cute. The Bank of Nook. Oh, 7,000 in interest? How much money do I fucking have? Wait, hold on. Oh, hey, little dude. Okay, wait. I need to regain control over what's happening. We have the Monado flag. I remember that. What shenanigans is going on in here at the moment? What actual nonsense? First and most important thing, what the fuck's my bank account look like? God, he even has a little cape. I'm actually much better off than I ever remember being. How much money do I have? Oh! Oh, I'm that well off. Okay, well. I guess, man. Oh, I remember why I'm so well off. Hold on, let me actually give you guys a bit of a tour. Because I remember putting a decent bit of effort to keeping this place somewhat organized. Didn't turn out perfectly, but it turned out pretty okay. I forget your name. I want to say... we do have him! Ray! Whoa, is that really you? Marcus? Is that the name I went with? How long has it been? A year? Wow, time flies. Oh no. The reason it's been so long since I opened up this game is I'm so fucking conflicted verse. I feel bad when they call me out. Oh, God. And I gotta talk to everybody. You wouldn't believe the changes we've seen around here. Like, thought about getting a new haircut. Alright, I guess things are pretty much as you left them. Welcome back. Well, thank you. Is it Iggy? No, you're Cube. Look, it's been a year and a month when my snack buddy Marcus is back. I never forgot you. I've even saved snacks for us to eat together. Some are stale, but we can still eat them. There's like 4 characters who are this exact snack archetype on this island. And I couldn't say no to any of them, because they're just so adorably weird. And goofy. Also, I have this like weird freaking drink thing. What does my house look like? I actually don't remember. It's probably horribly bland. I remember getting stuck on wallpaper for ages without actually deciding on anything. Oh, it's not too bad. It's alright. Let's see, I think the room on the left is the kitchen. Which I don't think was too bad either. It's like steps towards a lot of really decent ideas, but nothing that ever really reached full fruition. Let me get that. I totally forgot this is how this works. Ah! Aha! Holy shit, 3,000. Well, we're rich now in miles. What have I gotten? Oh, hello. Earth-boring dung beetle. Oh, that's a good sign. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm still, like, missing a bunch of stuff, though. It's never gotten to quite the layout that I was hoping for. What does my room look like? What nonsense is going on here? Oh, this is the bathroom. I thought this was the bedroom. What's on the right, then? What the hell's going on in here? This is nothing like I remember it being. What the fuck? Oh, this was going to be a greenhouse! That's right! Oh, this is adorable! Wait, I love this! This is a fantastic idea! Oh, if only I could actually plant stuff in here. That'd be cool. My sense of interior design is infinitely better than I ever remember it being, until we go to the basement, where I guarantee you there's nothing. Except, like, a bunch of half-finished dreams. Oh! What the fuck? Why is this actually cool? You got a pinball machine and a music setup? It's not great, but... I have sworn this wasn't nearly this good. Okay, wait, what does my room look like? It's gotta be the one upstairs. Right? My bedroom? What did I do to this place? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, yeah, okay. Behold, my imperial throne and my dearest ally, Mr. Snuggles. And that's right. This was when I was first designing the idea of Atlas as a character, and I was really into globes. And of course, the setup I wish I had. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Look at this. It's got a spot to hold the freaking headphones. Man, if only. And a pretty fucking ugly bed, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I like the vibe, it's just a bit boring. I'm honestly shocked. I was so sure my room would be like 1,000 times worse than this. But I did have a little bit of help from some people, so, you know, I can't be that surprised. Alright, chat, here's the deal. I have no clue how long the stream is going to be, but it's going to be a nice little refresher, and we're going to try and do everything that can be done in a single day. Oh, that's right, what the f... Oh, that's right, the guard dogs. If you wish to enter the island, you must pass the trials of the 4 cards. I even started getting my rocks in order too. Man, I must have given out right at the end. Oh, that's right. There's constantly planned expansion work on the museum. Oh, here's my flower bed. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten more out of control. It's cool though. What's up, dude? Walker. Excuse me. Have you seen someone named Marcus? Huh? You're Marcus? You two are the same name. Just kidding, I know you're both the same person. You gotta stay. Show your face around here more often. I miss my snack buddy. No! You are that, Marcus. Aren't you, Marcus? Oh, yeah, Marcus and Barcus. Ah, okay. So I should probably clue you in as to what the hell the secret to my fortune is, and you may have already guessed. So, the secret was building a massive orchard exclusively of fruits that aren't native to this island. And harvesting them as often as possible, in as huge volume as possible, every single, I think it's 3 days? I just found this a lot more doable than the whole, like, oh wow, this campsite's adorable. What the fuck? I had taste. Damn. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. But yeah. Whoa! I constantly forget about that freaking notification. But yeah, I remember, like, slowly establishing this whole, like, orchard system. Where it's just nothing but fruit trees. And that's not all, either. It actually gets even more in-depth than this. My god, that's a lot. Because here we have the veggie patch. And, oh my god, the food stands, that's right. It's going pretty good, thank you. Yeah, the idea was just having, like, a little farmer's market out here. And then these fields, I remember looking up specifically the maximum amount of each freaking fruit and, like, thing you can have. And specially curating my island to be able to not spawn any more. So this is literally, like, the most amount of money we can get in a single day. Because you also have to water all the vegetables every day, too, to make sure they get the most. Oh, I even organized the freaking pumpkins. Wow, I went extra on this. Alright. Oh, I never finished moving people's houses around, though. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I had like a little residential area set up just southeast of here. Yeah, this is where everybody lives. Didn't finish the walkways either. Yeah, I accidentally set up like a little bamboo patch that made it a bit of a mess. And then there's our little bit of green energy. What else was there? I think there was something on the coast. Hey, Anka. How you doing? Oh, nice to meet you. Wait, Marcus, is that really you? My word, where have you been all this time? Why would you neglect the island like this? No! No, I'm sorry! I hate to sound needy, but we've been so lonely without you, me meow. No! This is what I mean, chat! I can't come back to this game after a long break. Once it's done, it's done! Oh, giant clam. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the beach. Let's see if Gulliver's doing alright. My man's probably unconscious. Whoa, hello. Oh, I don't have anything on me but this. Okay, I'll be back for you. Watch that be a fucking oarfish after all this time. Oh yeah, we got a little surfing spot on the beach. I remember this. This is cool. Let me continue checking the coast. I'll sell the seashells. We'll figure out the rest of this setup momentarily. Oh, clam. Oh, I even set up a bunch of coconut trees to try and look somewhat natural. It didn't work out, but it's the thought that counts. I'm actually, like, super proud of how my island turned out. Now that I've seen this place and seen that it's not a total fiasco, wow. I'm really happy. Oh god, no. Lloyd! He never stood a chance. This is such a pleasant change of pace. I think I needed this. I think this is exactly what we needed to start the week off. Between having the true ending be ruined in SMT3 and getting absolutely destroyed in Elden Ring, I think this is exactly the kind of energy we need. Okay, I don't think Gulliver's here today, which is a shame. Wait a minute. Did I do anything to Red's hideout? I feel like I would have. That sounds like something I would have done. I feel like I would have put up a sign that said stinky or criminal ahead or something. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go back. We'll sell the stuff. I'm going to get my materials ready, and then we'll start planning on how we're going to spend the day. Definitely need to deal with these weeds. They're starting to sprout up. I'm shocked that there's so few of them. I half expected this whole island to be overcome and to have to freaking slow walk everywhere. Okay, what's the button for storage? There it is. Let's see. Take my fishing rod, my net, my shovel. I want both the cheap axe and the good axe. Take a second shovel for luck. Sort. And I think that's everything I need. Oh, I also have 2 unregistered fossils. Surprising. I somehow still haven't unlocked golden tools yet, which is surprising to me. I think it's only after you get your island to like 5 stars, which I never did because I like the way it looks regardless of what the game says. Oh, also, check this out. There's something funny I don't think a lot of people know. It actually makes sounds as you move it. There's plenty of items like that. I'm just surprised. So, I'm going to do something real quick while we're here. We're going to check my account. $1,330,003. So we're going to see how much money I make by the end of the day by doing everything. Just out of general curiosity, because I remember the numbers being pretty good on this. All of this, by the way, without the stock market. Because I am not doing that. Why would I want to check in several times a day, every day, when I can check in once every 3 and be fine? Well, I guess I should see what they have in stock for sale today. There could be some good stuff. Huh. Oh shit, they got the orange juice. Ooh. Actually, wait, this one's kind of cute. I vibe with this. Mid-sized clothing rack. Ooh, a little bit outside my price range, thank you. Anyways, I'm here to give you a bunch of junk I found on the streets. Some clams and some weeds. Sure. They're cute, aren't they? Something about this game that's just, like, so cozy. I think there needs to be a little bit more in the future. I don't know. I love if it took on, like, an almost Stardew Valley level of scale, where even after multiple years you're unlocking new stuff. To just speed things up little by little. Okay, let's start with gathering weeds, because I feel like that'll be the easiest to deal with right now. I could also check in on the other villagers, but I don't remember who we have. And I'm already feeling kind of anxious about everybody here calling me out for being gone for so long. Part part of the reason I wanted to revisit this game specifically is because I wanted to see how I was feeling about another Stardew Valley playthrough, which I'm actually starting to feel really in the mood for now. Because the last one I did, like, we were having a number of audio issues, as well as just, like, a huge catastrophe, during which, where, like, I accidentally left the game running and moved forward several days without noticing, and completely ruined everything. It was a disaster. I even started, like, working on road infrastructure, as well as knock down everything to ground level, because, screw you, I'm short. And it is super tedious having to, like, to climb all the levels to get anywhere. I know there's, like, stairs and stuff, but it was free to completely destroy the Earth, so... And it cost, like, hundreds of thousands to put up staircases, so what do you think I was gonna do? Oh, also, wait a minute, I entirely forgot about this. We got a lake in the shape of a heart. It's super cute. It's not a very detailed heart, I'll admit, but I like it. Also, we got a bunch of weird freaking plants over here. I could never get a green one to spawn, which is surprising now that I think about it. Probably need to, like, crossbreed yellow and blue, and I only just got the blue one. Ooh. I know how this works. Wait, there's a different one. Giant cicada. I guess it's pretty big. But then there's this one, which is noticeably smaller and a different color of green. Yoink! A robust cicada. It does seem pretty lively. Ah. Any more weeds that need plucking up here? Oh, you thought you could get away. Okay, if I remember right... Normally you would want to, like, just plant these down. This is a terrible spot for it, though, and I don't have any other money on me to make it worth it. So... Nope. Putting it there would cause it to mess with the tree nearby, and I don't even think it would be able to grow because it's spacing. It's very weird. Let's see. I can't actually remember which bugs I've caught. I'm also going to start gathering up fossils so we can handle bugs and fossils all in one trip. As well as the weeds. It is all about efficiency. Oh! It's a crumploid. I'll crump with you, sweetie pie. Oh, I think that was also part of the plan. I wanted to start an underground band with all the gyroids. That's why it was a music setup. Or maybe I just wanted, like, a cool lounge area. Oh, no, wait. I think I know exactly what it was. I was trying to recreate the storefront in DMC3. This party's getting crazy. Everyone was prepared for Isabelle and Doom Guy. Nobody was ready for the Villager and Dante. Ah, for fuck's sake. Every day with you guys. Well, I should take that as a good sign. At least it means more new people are seeing my stuff. Okay, let's loop back around the outer edges of the island, and we'll see how things work out from there. Oh, missed a spot. Oh, missed a spot. Yeah, it's just another cicada. Boo! Booty booty! It's kind of funny seeing them all run away. Ah! No! Let's see... There's another weed. My nuts are more popping up as time goes on. Man, maybe I'm just, like, wildly incompetent. That is incredibly possible. There's also the possibility that there's some behind these trees, and I will never know peace again now that I've thought about it. Oh, I see you. Maybe I already dug it up. I swore I saw a fossil mark around here somewhere, though. Yeah, this is the downside of this money-making strategy. It's very hard to see. No fossils hidden up here. After this, we'll do some fishing. Oh, hello. We'll do fishing, and we'll do some diving, too. I gotta remember to find a wetsuit. I didn't even check what new fashion they have in store. Gosh, I really am out of shape with this. I've completely forgotten. Hold on, let me fix chat real quick so that guy's gone. If I remember right, be a way to do it. I've actually forgotten. There we go. A laseroid. That sounds like it's gonna come to life and kill me. I really am just, like, baffled how well this place is intact. I was fully expecting, like, there to be trenches and shit, like Tom Nook's head mounted on a pike. There's a small cult about my return developing. And then it just evolves into a turn-based SMT game where eventually they all come alive and kill me as the final boss. There's a lot more of these guys than I remember. Wait a minute, did I just bury the ones I didn't like? Uh-oh. Petaloid. Cute. Oh, I also gotta remember to do the rocks. If I can just remember where they all were. Whoopsies. Okay, I think that's about everywhere. I can check. Let me just... That's a big freaking dragonfly! Wait, come back! Sir, please. I don't think I've ever seen him before. Oh, did we lose him? He'll be back. They always come back. Alright, let's see. Rock? And let's go meet my favorite boy. Come on, let me see him. Let me see his adorable chocolate brownie face. I love him! It is absolutely 100% biased because he's an owl. And I don't care. Ooh. 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 Oh dear, pardon me. Good morning, Marcus. Welcome to the Paradise Museum. How may I be of service? Hello, Taki. Let's see. Could you assess these, please? Oh, I should show my museum! I can't believe that completely slipped my mind. Love the implication of the excavator being parked outside the museum. Yeah. You're not going anywhere. All of these are fossils that he already has, then. Right? Yeah, okay. I love him. I love him so much. Look at his goofy little face. I love you! Alright, let me show you around. Before we go and sell all the junk. I don't remember doing too badly, but I don't also remember doing too well either in this. I think I had almost... Oh, you! Wait, I think I do remember you. Midge! Marcus! Where have you been? I was running out of ways to fill my days waiting to see you again. Can't wait to catch up on things. Oh. Why you making me feel so bad? But yeah, it's not bad at all, actually. We're doing pretty good. Look at all this. I love how they just, like, let them roam free. That's such a cool little idea. And I'm sure it's horribly impractical in reality, but I mean, it comes from a good place. It is very pretty, though. I think it's the butterfly variety that really gets me in this. They know what's, like, the most peaceful bug, and they decided, yeah, we're gonna give you as many of those as possible. Oh, we also have some fish here! That's right. And multiple carp, apparently. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I forgot how awesome this is. It's just a vibe. It's just such a vibe. Oh, I love it. So good. Okay, let's keep looking. I can't stick around too long or else I'll never want to leave. It's wonderful. And then we got the creepier of the crawlies. Oh, I actually think I'm missing most of them. That's a shame. Wait, is it still here, though? There's like a trick secret thing you can do. Wow, I'm missing a lot of the creepy crawlies. I'm actually surprised. Oh, we got the wharf roaches. They've breached containment. Oh, God. You want to talk about breaching containment. Hold on. Is it still here? Don't remember how to do it, but it's like... Oh, wait, I think I do. There's a way to, like... Oh, I might not have caught one. If you catch a centipede, there's a way to, like, position the camera, and you can see one has actually escaped. And is just, like, crawling around on the ceiling, and it's hilarious but horrifying. Poor Blathers. That is commitment to your job, though. That's part of the reason why I love him. He's terrified of bugs, and I can relate to that, but he's also, like, taking such good care of them. Look at them all. They're all free and out in the open. Even the hornets are zen. That's how you know this man is doing an amazing job. Wait, hold on. Hold on, I have an incredibly stupid joke that must be said. Hold on. Oh, wait, it's a wasp. Dang it. Never mind. The joke is pointless. I was gonna go up to it and go, Shaw! Hadina! Get good! So those are our bugs. I remember liking fishing more. So maybe this will be a bit of a better collection. I don't think it ever really got anywhere, though. Oh, never mind. Wait, hold up. We got some. We got some readings of life down here. Frog! That's right. Oh, look at all the friends. So cute. Nothing Oh, wait. We got one interesting one here. I know there's a lot more than that, though, like the big river fish. See, here's the thing. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to fully complete one of these because there's, like, chances and RNG and stuff, and very, like, very limited chances. And I'm just horrifically unlucky. Whoa, I got one of these guys, though. When did that happen? What's up, guys? Let's see. Did we ever get an oarfish? I'm almost certain I have a coelacanth in here somewhere. Just can't remember where. Nah. Yeah, behold the shark. His name's Bruce, and he's super friendly. Also, you have to love this. Look at this. This is so cute. This really is a wonderful game. Maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe this will become like a weekly thing that we can just like visit, check in, see how the island's doing, run some maintenance. It'd be nice, but I don't know how interesting that'd be in the long term. Scallops, sea urchins, whelks. And here we go. Here's some of the good stuff. Sea grapes, pearl oysters. Yeah. And this should be where a lot of the, like, ocean fish dwell. Yeah, here are the boys. That's more like it. Look at the variety. I'm actually surprised they have multiple types of shark. I do know for certain one of these is horrifically empty, because I just can't stand Red's little scam. I am a firm believer and lover of the idea that Red and Tom Nook are ex-lovers. There's this one comic of the two where Red's, like, trying to sell you, and he's like, my ex still misses me, but his aim is getting better, and it cuts to fucking Tom Nook with a sniper rifle. And it's so good. Let's see, what do I have? We have the Thinker. That's cool. I'm actually surprised. Got this thing. And oh, wait, there is more. I thought that might be it. If there's more than 3 of these, I'll be sufficiently impressed with past me for being dedicated. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, let's just move past that. I can't walk that way on the way out. And has his Sin Devil trigger showing. Oh, the Hokusai! Oh, I love this painting! Like, actually, though. I remember one of the first times I felt like I had any decent grasp on art was a recreation project in high school where I managed to recreate this thing. And I thought it was really cool. I love the way the waves are done, like almost looking like frost. 36 views of Mount Fuji, the Great Wave of Kanagawa. Katsushika Hokusai, circa 1831, woodblock print. Oh, there's actually, like, stuff about this. Lore? Signature piece of ukiyo-e artist Katsushika Hokusai, painted as part of a series when he was in his 60s. Although it was dubbed 36 views, he eventually added 10 more to make 46 in total. Oh, there's like 8 or 9 of these in here. I'm honestly impressed. Good shit, me. You really put in the effort. Wait, while we're here, hold on. There is another thing we have to do. Open this. The Roost. Let's go meet with them, shall we? This is another immaculate vibe. Where have you been? Been searching all along. Coffee is 200 bells a cup. Cool. How about it? Yes, please. Sure. Keep facing twilight on and on. Without a clue, without a sign, without grasping yet, then it's best not to be told. Where have I been? It's best to drink it fresh before it cools. I'll do just that. I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. Persona 5 was so popular they made coffee real. Oh, that is heavenly. It's rich and balanced with subtle floral notes. I'm in love. Listen, okay, there's this, I trained under Sojiro. That's how I got so good at this. Whew. Thank you very much. No problem, dude. The vibes are immaculate. I could live in this place, honestly. You give me a life like this, with this energy and this few clientele, I could live happily. Actually, I tried to apply at a couple of like small cafes, but they were just like, because they're small, they just generally don't get enough income to randomly hire people asking for work. Which is fair, which is entirely fair. Especially, you know, if they have no experience whatsoever in service. Oh yeah, here's the thing I actually did pretty damn well. Wow, is the front, like, completely filled? Hey! Alright, good stuff, me. Oh my god. Wait, actually, though... Wait, did I get every single fossil? There is no way. I gotta be missing something. Wait, hold on. Let me check the, There's a spot where you can see the big ones clearly. Is it here? Oh my god. Wait, I might have. Let's see. Complete the Metrodon. Complete Raptor. Complete Spina. Oh, I'm missing a T-Rex tail. Okay, there is something missing here at least. Wow. Could you tell I was a fan of dinosaurs, by the way? Dude, if I ever find a means of recording DS footage, we are doing like 7 separate playthroughs of Fossil Fighters. Half of them will be challenge runs, half will be just playing the game. Now this one I think actually isn't that filled out. There's probably some stuff missing here. Yeah, not quite as good. Still though, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm only missing like a handful of fossils across the entire game. Very cool. Alright, let's go sell our spares. I'm gonna go gear up on fishing rods and such. That explains why you didn't need to hand over all those fossils earlier. Yeah, no kidding. I even have the ones in here that get filled out without actual, like, dinosaur fossils. We have, like, spiders and crabs and squid. Ugh. The bane of my existence. Jellyfish. It's really nice having all of your fossil bases covered, too, because you can sell them for a lot of money. Like, an impressive amount of money. Oh, excuse me, Ray. Gotta go in. It's just a shame that Anka isn't doing her thing this time. I've always hated the meme that, like, hornifies her, because in my entire experience playing this game, she's been closer to a grandma. She just stands around outside and looks at flowers and calls you dearie every now and then, and it's really sweet. Oh, I actually didn't check the bugs. Okay, hold on. We'll talk to Blathers in a minute. Don't need this. Don't need this or that. Also gotta check the recipe we got. 15k. Pretty solid. So we haven't even started the actual money-making stuff, and we're like 20k in in the green. Oh, I also forgot to sell these. And this is the Mom's homemade cake. Aww. Swole Crafter Antonio. Oh, it's a recipe I haven't got. Don't think I'm going to use it. It might be a better alternative for the greenhouse we're working on, but I kind of like the rainy wallpaper. It's very strange to have a wallpaper that's, like, animated. I hope that becomes, like, a more commonplace thing. That's kind of cool. Okay, we need to go see how Blathers is doing about these bugs. It's probably going to ruin his day. I am so sorry, Blathers, but we gotta do what we gotta do. One thing I wish this game did was allow you to carry, like, a crafting thing with you, instead of having to run back every single time. But also, like, I understand that part of this game is that some things take time. And you can't go too fast or too slow. And that's kind of what makes it special. I always try to donate more than one bug at once, just so Blathers doesn't have to, like, you know, have a heart attack every time I speak to him. Because he just kind of skips over the reaction, and that makes me feel a lot better about it. Alright. I'm gonna run back and grab my swim gear and organize my inventory for a bit. We want to sell the weeds eventually. I'm gonna need to make some space for fish and for any sea creatures we dig up, because they all take one spot. We're going until this fishing rod breaks, by the way. No. Well, what do you do? Ew. Ew, it sounds like someone's crunching in my ear. No. Okay, we will need these eventually. I don't think I need the bug net anymore for today. Or this. Don't need you. Show it off. Sure, what does it say? Aww! Dang it, that's really cute. Now, you know what? Hold on. Well, I'm putting that in the kitchen. I can't just ignore that. Where is... There it is. Oh, there's also this. Both of those could validly go in there. This is, of course, assuming that I have a spot to put them, which is kind of something I'm running out of in here. Yeah, there's no space. I guess I don't need the freaking... What is this, like a rice maker? It's just an entire table of cake. Wait, I actually kind of love that. It is nothing but cake. My diet is immaculate. The 4 major food groups: anniversary cake, wedding cake, birthday cake, and sugar, and spices. And coffee, of course. Oh, that's cool. And, of course, the shaved ice thing. If I had a couple of better counters, or, like, just good kitchen tables, I could definitely set that place up even nicer. Animated wallpaper might be cool at first, but I think it would be terrible in the long run. Yeah, probably because there's no way you could do that with normal fabric, and it would have to be electronic. So if anything in your house gets wet, the entire place explodes. Okay. Give me my fishing rod. Fishing rod. Thank you. Oh, this one's kind of cool. Oh, look at the little bobber. You see that? Look at him. He's cute. I forget why this character is named Marcus, but it is adorable. I like him. Where does he fit in the Atlas the Almanac lore? Come on, you know you want it. Oh, boy. I forgot that I was no good at fishing in this game. Got it. Oh. We found Ellen. Pepsi Man's old master. Nah, he strikes me as a kid. He's got like the little backpack with his name on it. He's got like the adorable freaking like superhero suit he begged his mom to let him wear to the first day of school. I think this just is some kid, you know? He doesn't even need lore. He can just be himself. And he's proud of being himself. Zero shame, this guy. Oop, almost told me. Oh, God, that's right. I forgot the sheer volume of horse mackerels and black basses, the most metal of all fish. Nope, already got you, and I'm not traumatizing Blathers any further today. Here's how I, like, do fishing in this game. I go until the rod breaks, I sell the fish, and then whatever... Ooh, that's a decently chunky one. And then whatever we make from that goes into buying a new rod from the shop. You can't be serious. My guy. How? Fish-based gambling thing. Not really. It's mostly just... That's how I like... It's like a cost of living thing. Though let's be real here. Fishing in Animal Crossing basically is just, like, freaking gotcha pulls. I got a 5-star Megalodon! Ding, 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 ding! Swimsuit edition. Ooh. Sorry, I apparently missed a fossil buried in between someone's houses. Your neighborhood now has to be demolished because it's somewhat relevant to modern archaeology. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. You literally just made that up on the spot. I don't make the rules. Get the excavator. Oh, that's why we put the excavator outside. It wasn't a threat, it was a tool for Blathers because we love him so much that he can get, like, bigger fossils in one go. Yeet. Aw, little guy. That tadpole, just a tad small. Also, let me check something. Did I turn on audio? Okay, good. I was worried I forgot to switch it off from, like, a PC thing or something, but... We're good. Ooh, pretty. Nothing I'm seeing in the river lately. In fact, I remember that being a problem back before, too. Oh, no, we're good. I think maybe it's the way I spaced out the bridges. It, like, kind of hits on some of the, like, most common points for them to spawn. These fish are as blind as a bat. Gotcha! Ooh, who are you? A sweet fish. Hope it's not artificially sweet. The puns are cute, but I wish there'd been like a couple more for each. Especially the more common ones. Yep. Next one. They never do more than 5 in my experience. Where's the sea jockey? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's always going to be that line. I think there's a couple of them that, like, have extras. The squid one I know has 2. Oh, Captain, I forgot we can even talk to you. Oh my god, we could do... Oh, wait! Hold on, chat, we just found a shark. Don't fuck this up, don't fuck this up. What do we got? Oh, dang it. Caught a sucker fish. Thought it was a shark. Oh, wait, now I get it. Sucker. Suckers! 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 Sucker! What are the bubbles? Those are our sea creatures that we'll get when we go diving in a bit. Ugh, I was not prepared for it to do it that quickly. Yeah, the squid. Do they not actually bloop? There's also a variant of that where it's like, I had an inkling I might. But that's only because they found multiple ways to make Nintendo references. Also, that one looked a little bit of a different color. Did their models change based on the season? I don't remember them being, like, that brown. Ooh. Whoa, hello! Ah, ooh, oh, my hand! Got a pufferfish. Thought you would be tougher, fish. Oh, well, there goes the fishing rod. My fishing rod. No, not the fishing rod. How am I supposed to fish without my fishing rod? Damn it! Oh, this really rustles my jimmies. Now I know why I kept that thing. That's fun. That's cute. Alright, Blathers, take your pick. Freshly caught this morning. Anything new? Ooh, we got some new stuff. I was right, we don't have this. I'm good. I like how you can kind of hear what they're saying in their little, like, audio. I'm guessing that there's just, like, sound bites they have attached to each word. Specific phrases. Like, when Blathers does that last line, you can hear him say something almost like jolly good. I need to go sell this fish, and then get in my swimsuit. My scuba gear. Also need to buy a new fishing rod, because that is part of the, just the cost of living. And take all of these. This, which I forgot to identify while I was at Blathers. God damn it. I forgot to sell the weeds, too. 6K? That's fine. They're fish. They're not that expensive. Unless, of course, you're actually trying to buy some as, like, food, in which case, then they're suddenly, like, worth 1,000. The fishing rod! Perfect! That's actually insanely lucky. Let's see, what do you got for these? Ooh, actually, these are pretty nice. I like the crown walls. What about the floors? Parquet flooring, I'm pretty sure I have that. Rose, honeycomb. Nothing I'm too interested in. Old wallpaper. Ew. I can see why it's so cheap. Okay, we go get this fossil checked by Blathers. I go grab my swimsuit. Then we go for a dive. And then, it's harvest time. Which is going to take a while, because there is a lot of harvesting to do. Also gonna have to remember to get a couple watering cans so we can water the fields properly. It's very difficult to do. It takes like 2 to get the entire field in one go. Right, I gotta assess. Yeah, it's like little bits of like game design like that, where when you choose the wrong thing, it goes on for like 7 lines and then forces you out of the menu when you could have just had one and then pop me back in the menu immediately. Little things like that build up over time with in terms of tedium. But again, that's kind of part of what the game is meant to be. And Kylo Tail. Sadly, we've already got one. Wasn't in Kylosaurus' tail basically a giant club? You telling me I found a fossil equivalent of a weapon? Oh, hell yeah. You know what I like to think? I like to think that this island is like a little resting point between all the fictional worlds we visit, where the characters we make just come and chill for a day. I think that's a fun little bit of headcanon we can do. Okay, let me go deposit stuff. We just relax after, you know, throttling God with our bare hands. Have some coffee, check out the museum, go surfing. Should set up towels properly. Sadly, Sahara isn't here today, so I can't really do that. Don't need this now. Let me see. Should technically be in... No, that's not it. Yeah, look at all these little costumes. Oh, that's right. Now, this is the one for if he's going to school, but it doesn't come with the coat, so we can't do it. It doesn't come with the cape, so it's kind of a bad match. But this is what he has to wear every other day. And now he's just like a distinguished little gentleman. I love him. I love him so much. Alright, let's go for a dive. And now we swim. Trying to remember the buttons. B is the like, proper dive button, right? Or is it Y? It's Y, okay. We do this wherever we see bubbles, and we get to grab stuff. And so we make a lap of the island and we grab whatever we see. If you've ever played Spiritfarer, I think Marcus gives me the same vibe as Stella in that, which is another amazing game we should probably play. Got a spotted garden eel. Was it unspotted before I saw it? I think that's actually a new one. That's cool. He's just, like, here for people passing through and is unbelievably wholesome, and nobody can resist how pure this kid is. That's the vibe this kid gives me. You could get, like, freaking Ganondorf, the king of evil, and he'll be like, ah, a fellow ruler with a worthy crown. And he just smiles. That's the vibe I have from Marcus. Ooh, big one. Hello. What was this? An anemone. Do not ask me to read that multiple times in a row. I will mess it up, I guarantee you. I also love how there's freaking safety nets. Like, nice try. We know you're trying to escape. You're not getting anywhere. And yet somehow still sharks get in here. Aw, moon jellyfish. Like a sun peanut butter fish. Stop. You don't get to be that cute game. Not with one of the things I hate most. I just look at the whoa, hello. A Gazami crab. What a gripping find. You're new. I just look at the jellyfish and I'm like, you are a smaller version of the man I hate. I'm okay with moon jellyfish. They're actually pretty cute. They're very small. They're told they're relatively harmless to people. And they're pretty. So, you know, they get a slide. They get to slide for all the bullshit that jellyfish are. We do a lap of the island or until my inventory fills up, whichever one comes first. Favorite animal is a palace cat? That's entirely valid. I love palace cats. If you haven't seen a palace cat, they're like these incredibly chunky, just like cats. Like they don't even look like lions or panthers or anything. They're just chunky, fluffy cats. And they have like a thick layer of fur and fat to protect them from the cold. It's very funny. They also always look like so annoyed. I also love that his little paper crown doesn't get affected by the water. It'd be kind of cool if I could, like, go swimming in the lakes. What I'd love is an option to, like, after you get, like, 5 stars, to go on, like, underwater tours or something, and then individually get the fish you're missing. If you want, to just, like, speed it up. Because I guarantee you, I'm never going to be able to 100% this. And that's fine. I'm pretty happy with how this place is, considering, like, how long it's gone untouched. Yoink. Lots of moon jellies. And then there's, like, the whole thing of, like, the day-night cycle where some people just straight up can't play the game at certain times, and that's kind of sad. What do we got? What did we just ruthlessly rip up from the seafloor? We reached so far down into the ocean, we poked back around to the sky, and we pulled a star out from it. That's not what actually happened, but this kid thinks that's what happened. And it's adorable. And nobody has the heart to tell him otherwise. Love how they added tarantulas to this game to discourage kids from playing at night. Wait, really? That's why they did it? That's not gonna work. Especially not when you make them, like, thousands of dollars to sell. Everyone else uses them as a main source of income. Tarantula farming is valid. However, we have a pretty good method ourselves. That takes, like, no RNG or additional effort. I got a C, pineapple. Your moves, C, pizzas. That is a debate nobody in Animal Crossing has the cruelty to undergo to the thoroughness that some others will. Oh. Forgot how fast these can respawn. This is why we only do a lap of the island. Oh, you're a fast little guy. What the heck are you? Got a pearl oyster. Oh, shucks. Don't clam up now. He was eager to get away. What the? Again? Whoa. I wonder where this came from. What about you? What, is this going to be like a string of pearls now? An entire necklace? Nah, it's just a muscle. It seems like all of them were hanging out up here. Either that or they're just spawning crazy fast. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, wait. There he is! It's our boy! I think his name is Pascal? Yeah. Hey, man. About that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Sure. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you're cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. Can't get your jam out of the jar. Does that mean you're in a jam? Stick that in your skillet and let it simmer, bro. Yep, today is a good day. You're damn right, Pascal. Leave Pascal your favorites. That's entirely fair. I like Leaf, too. He's got, like, a little bit of a, like, vaguely creepy energy, but he's very helpful for getting the plants I want. Also, just look at Pascal. Look at him. Never mind the fact that his name is just a scrambled-up version of Scallop. How many freaking moon jellies have we found today? Man. Also love that he didn't even bother to take off his glasses to go swimming. My guy, that is how you lose those. I have lost glasses that way. Wait a minute, hold on. I can do this. Gotcha. Again? Man. Must be migrating. It's that, like, one time a year in Stardew Valley where they all, like, come out in huge hordes. Oh, hello. I see you. There we go. Ta-da! I love the little, like, boo-hoo, because it sounds like this kid is saying wahoo in Animal Crossing speak. And I like to imagine he has that exact energy for everything. You know what? We should do Spiritfarer on stream. I never finished that game, but it's so cute and so good, and I think that would be a great way to experience it. I see that. Hey, you get back here. Oh. It oughter be savored. Well, at least he doesn't want this one. I actually don't know if I ever donated them, because I always give them straight to Pascal. So we'll find out. Still, like, I can't get over how well this place is doing without me. I was really preparing for the worst. I was half expecting sentient AI to find this kid like freaking Jane Doe and ride the cyclone. Just missing a head. Which is infinitely more ridiculous given the size of character heads in this game. Oh, they're like Funko Pops. I gotta finish Ride the Cyclone someday. I found, I've been getting, like, little clips of it for long enough. It looks really good. Just as, like, that one scene with the guy who dreams of, transitioning. Where, like, it's a little bit risky if I get caught listening to that in this house. Not necessarily safe. I like to think the villagers maintain the place when we aren't playing. Well, they're not very good at their jobs, if that's the case. There are a lot of weeds. And just, like, chips and rocks and holes in the earth. A melody floats through the air. A solemn song, does no one care? Another sad, forgotten tune that no one knows. Forgot how it goes, just John. What the? How did I miss all this? See, this is why I haven't sold the weeds yet, because I know there's going to be more that I haven't seen. Another song that no one knows. Forgot how it goes. Just John and me, forever eternally, Jane Doe. But the choir of villagers. And I'm asking why, Lord. Is this any way to die, Lord? That's fun. You want one of my, like, 7 moon jellyfish? I'm good. If you haven't seen Ride the Cyclone, it's a very, like, gripping musical about, this, like, famous incident on a roller coaster where several, like, students died. And it's them all, like, in purgatory competing against each other for the right to return to life. And Jane Doe is the only one who was never identified, so she's just represented as this girl with a doll's head. And I'm baffled to this day by the dedication the makeup artist had, because her eyes are just, like, pitch black. Not just the makeup artist, the dedication she had to be able to contend with that. She must have been nearly blind. Apparently it was like 7 layers of contacts plus makeup. It's insane to me. I have a lot, actually, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much for these? 20k minimum. 48k! Wow, those pearls are, worth a lot. Okay. We've done just about everything there is to do normally. Like how Jim Carrey has been trained by the CIA to play the live-action Grinch. Jim Carrey is such like a delightful, like just a delightfully mind-boggling human being. Oh, before I forget, we gotta do this. We gotta get our rocks, because there is technically some money to be made from these. Yep, speak of the devil. Listen for the sound. Cool. That's like, what, 15,000 or so? Yeah, there's just, like, something wonderful about the way he can express characters. I think it's because he feels like such a, like, borderline cartoon character. In the best way possible. Part of the reason why, like, true, the live-action Grinch definitely had some issues, but he really did fucking carry that movie. 7 o'clock, jazzercise. 4 o'clock, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. Apparently, like, in The Mask, where he literally becomes a character with Toon Force, they, like, they saved so much money on special effects because they didn't have to animate him in so many more scenes than they thought. Because he's just that weird. I think the thing that sells it the most for him is that, like, that little he has on some of his inflections. You see, kids, it's, quite interesting. That's the one scene where he does, like, balloon animals for him. Step aside, son, you bother me. While he's doing the animals, he pulls out a condom, and he's just like, whoops, wrong pocket. It's just like, his inflection is so good. It's hard not to think that man's wonderful. That's a living legend. And out of, like, all of those style of voice actors who people adore, I feel like he's one of the ones who gets the least love. Like, we all remember how difficult it was for us to lose Robin Williams, and how, like... I say how difficult it was for us. Catch up! Even though there's definitely people who suffered more. I'm sorry. Also, whoever the heck you are. But, like, that impact is proof that there are some people who the world is just not going to be as wonderful without, and I feel like Jim Carrey hits that field. And, I don't know. I want him to get as much love as possible. I think he's wonderful. There's so many, like, actors and creators like that I want to be loved and cherished while they're still around. And I know that they definitely are. Jim Carrey's absolutely adored. I don't want to act like he's a freaking... just, like, some novice who only makes, like, $5K a year, even though he's done some huge roles. He's living very well, and it's not like he needs freaking pity. But there's just, like, so many things in life that I feel like people don't appreciate until they're gone. And people who, like, shape our childhood is very high on that list, if you ask me. I think there was a rock up here. Maybe not. Alright, well. Let's see. I'll go store these. And I think that's about everything. Right, Nook Miles. It's odd. Isn't there usually one of these that's worth 5 times as much? Odd. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get dark during the Animal Crossing stream. Where were we? What else were we talking about? We were talking about how, like... We were talking about lore for this Marcus kid, which is fun. Oh, I can finally take off the wetsuit now. That's nice. And now he can go back to his little have a good day at school outfit. I love that the freaking bag has his first initial on it. That's adorable. I think that's it. Okay. Now, chat, for the fun part. Is that true, by the way? Jim Carrey's been trained by the CIA, and that's how that's part of, like, why he's so incredibly unique. Oh, I need to unequip that. Whoops, that does not work in here. Oh yeah, we were talking about Ride the Cyclone. And just that whole, like... I got, like, partway through it, and it gets really genuinely intense and very narratively potent. Like, those characters get delivered so well in such a short amount of time. Which fits really well, because the whole point of that is that, like, you really don't know anything about anyone, especially with how short an amount of time you spend in contact with them. Okay. So now, here's what we do. The fastest way I found to do this is to use this cheap little axe. because it doesn't cut down the trees, and it's faster than standing there and shaking them. And it also drops some wood for making more stuff in the future. So I actually don't remember how many of each. I know that it's the same number of each type of fruit. Orange is the one I started with, and these are the other 4 kinds. I also think fruit trees are way less likely to have hornets in them, so we should be pretty good. So yeah, if I remember right, you can just kind of like... How did that miss? And yeah, this is basically the strat. This is the means I found for making the most money with your island. In theory, if you really wanted to, like, sacrifice space, you could probably plant trees in a bit more of an organized fashion than this. But this layout in particular I found perfect because it also leaves enough space for the tree to grow and for the fruit to drop without them, like, despawning. Thing is, fruits that are not from your island sell for either twice the price, or 3 times, 4 times, some definite multiplier that is way better. I should have done the last row first, but it's fine. I think there are a total of 45 of these each, so it's like 130 something of each fruit. Taking into account that they stack in groups of 10, 270 if I do 2. We should be able to fill up our inventory with some room to spare if we do these and the apples, then make a second pass for the peaches and the pears. I even remember, like, resetting my island numerous times over to get oranges because I knew it would be far more satisfying to do peaches and pears and cherries and apples because, I mean, peaches and pears are almost the same word and cherries and apples are red. That is how, like, extra I went in on this. I could, also, if I really wanted to be extra with it, I would be chopping these 3 times to get as much wood as possible, and then picking them up immediately so that there's no way these spawns affect each other. But we're here to chill today. Of the fruits that we get access to in this game, chat, which one's your favorite? Not like in-game, in real life. It might be basic of me, but I really do like apples. Pears are just kind of like bland. Oranges are annoying to deal with the freaking peel. Cherries are just too small with way too much pit. Peaches, I've actually never had a peach, so, you know, maybe I don't. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. And then there's coconuts, which, like, that's a whole other debacle. But, yeah. You know what, we'll pick them up as we go. Just for the sake of enjoying things a little while longer. I think that'll be nice. It's strange the impact Animal Crossing has. It's like almost a normal life with freedom, but at the same time, there's some things that still constrain you. It's as close to being like a real-life sim without getting sad that that I've seen any game get. Or without being, like, absurd. He says, harvesting his entire orchard to make millions in a single day. It's not millions, it's closer to like a few 100K. Actually, you know what? I have no idea. I can't remember. So this should be very interesting to see how this whole thing turns out. Oh, we also can't forget the coconuts either. Those are on, like, the southern shore. They aren't as much as the other fruits, but they are nice for just, like, adding a little bit of visual decor. That's a new bug. I didn't bring my... Well, shame on me. That's what I get for putting away tools for the day and just saying I'm done. It's like a Hercules beetle, isn't it? Or it could be an Atlas beetle. You don't know. That'd be very appropriate. Well, shame. No, not that one. Yeah, time-wise, this is ultimately way less efficient than the stock market magically giving you, like, 5 times the original sale value, and then you can just make bank and never worry about money again. But still, I like my method. Turned out exactly how I wanted it, gave me everything I wanted from it. And I'm pretty happy. I'm curious where this series will go next. Because this was like I believe it was a pretty big success by Animal Crossing standards, but also it's gone beyond a lot of the things the series normally was, which means if they want to take things up another level, it's not going to be easy without changing the core identity. And then that, like, causes even more issues in terms of game design. Like, do we keep it the same? In which case, how do we keep it from feeling identical to the last one? Do we dial it back a bit? In which case, how do we make it feel not like a disappointment compared to the last one? It's like a whole balancing act of game design that gets incredibly more difficult the longer a series goes on. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I think that's part of the reason why these games tend to be, like, so far... What was it? Few apart and far between? So few and far between. That's it. That's the phrase. Animal Crossing game casual fans love, but she still prefer New Leaf. I think that's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard, if I'm honest. How do you get, like, gatekeepy about Animal Crossing? Not you, I'm sorry, that sounded accusatory, but how does a person possibly get, like, ugh, it's not the same? How this? How do you experience such, like, a chill zen game and still manage to get heated about it? It's just calm. People tend to be gatekeepy about a lot of games. That's true. That's very true. It's just so cozy and easy. Everyone's guilty of gatekeeping at some point. I guess that's true. We've all had that moment as a kid where it's like, you're not really into it, just like trying to start shit. Restricted to liking Legends Arceus. Okay, that is fair. That is fair. Well, fun fact for you, for those of you who aren't in Discord, we hold polls every week to decide, like, when a series ends, what replaces it. Two options this week were either a one-off of Animal Crossing or Pokemon Legends Arceus, but every 10 minutes I had to say something nice about it. And they tied, so you know which one I picked. All about individual takes. Everyone is allowed to like what they want, and everyone is allowed to dislike what they want. I'm trying to think that you're beyond something just because you know your entire story. Oop. Dang, I don't have my slingshot. It's just not fair. Because, like, the instinctual response to that I had was, that's not the same. Because I know the full context of it, but I can't know the full context of every single person's experience with everything, so it's not really, like, fair to try and defend myself for that. Hey, little bug, I'm gonna have to ask you to... Would you mind going? Thank you. Hmm? Come on. There we go. Yoink. You know what's interesting about Pokemon games on the Switch? There is one that I genuinely hold actually kind of dear, that's pretty special to me, that I still think is valid. I weirdly like the Let's Go games. I don't think they're great. I think they're absurdly easy. But I think that that could possibly be one of the best things for a new generation to start with in Pokemon. It's Gen 1, it's not, like, brutal by any means. Like, if I was going to get, like, my 4-year-old kid into Pokemon, I'd probably start them off on that. And it has, like, little interactions with everything that feel special. It's still got, like, some modicum of charm to it. Doesn't look absolutely horrible. Okay. Here's our first batch of the haul. Which is only like a fifth of what we've got. This is not the place to sell things. I don't know why I came here. I guess I could check and see like what the place needs to get to a higher star rating or something. Yeah, see, like, this is what I mean. This is why I had to give up this game, because there just isn't enough time to do all the things I want in it. I have the biggest fruit delivery you will probably see today. I think that is actually, like, 135. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, yeah, 135 per. So this is 270 fruits from off-island. $135,000 bells, so that's pretty freaking good. Wait, 135,000, 270. Is that 500 per fruit? $135,000, starting with 270. Yeah, that's 500 a fruit. I forgot that it was that much of a markup. So much of a markup, in fact, that we can no longer actually carry our money. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna store all our money in the house for now, and then we're gonna make one huge deposit at the end of the day. We've been dealing out a bunch of misses these years. Because they haven't been investing as much in spin-offs as they could have. We've got, like, a few that have been around for several years. The biggest and most interesting one was Pokemon Snap, which was just, like, kind of a refreshing change of pace. And good to see come back. There was a Mystery Dungeon remake, like, years ago that nobody really talked about. The art style was fine, it just didn't really have me that interested. And Arceus isn't really even... like, it's not a main title, but it's also not technically a spin-off. It's weird. And then, yeah, just, like, all the issues of general lacking in quality. But let's move on from that. I don't want to bog the Animal Crossing stream down with my casual gripes and groans. Let's just continue enjoying our harvest. Lick, what's up? We haven't actually talked to you today. I like you. You're a good vibe. Solid member of the lesbian gecko army. Guy who loves bugs and all their skittery, chittery, sometimes glittery glory. Still looking for my soul bug, the one to be my artistic inspiration and lift me to ever more art. If you find a bug, will you sell it to me? Pay a little extra. No price is too high for my chitinous kindred. And that's any bug. Devotion with conditions isn't devotion at all. Oh, if you're interested in my art at all, just let me know. My commissions are open. I love this guy. Be here until 5 AM tomorrow. Got it. Whoop. Trying to think if there's, like, any interesting stories from my life that wouldn't be, like, upsetting to talk about. Because I have plenty of stories of, like, getting in trouble or causing problems, but none of them are, like, particularly wholesome. What is a wholesome one? Any wholesome stories in my memory that I can come up with at the moment? Let's see. I actually can't think of anything. Oh, I've got something to talk about, chat. So... I guess this isn't necessarily wholesome to start, but bear with me for a while. Dang it, it's another Atlas beetle. It's probably not even the right one. I'm probably entirely wrong. But, back when, I think it was, like, high school, was the last time I used my library card. I live, like, just a few blocks away from, like, the nicest library in town. The place is huge and just super quiet all the time. It's actually where I did some studying on the basics of drawing a while ago. But... back in high school, me and my family kind of got on a Marvel kick. So we just started borrowing a bunch of movies from the library as well, and then completely failed to return them. And then lost them, and then some people started pretending that we owned the movies, so I couldn't take them back, which caused a lot of problems for me, and nearly put me in debt with the library, so long as I, you know, if I ever went back and tried to borrow anything again. But I called in recently to see, like, maybe I should finally address this and get this off the back of my mind. Turns out, after a certain amount of time, the library folk got the movies from the local shutdown Blockbuster. I mean, they had Infinity War, so I don't imagine that's how it happened. Pretty sure Blockbuster was lost a little bit before that. But, apparently, after a certain amount of time, and a certain amount of time without being used, libraries will just delete your entire, like, history and your account with them. So, later today, after the stream's done, I'm gonna go down and get a new library card. And I can finally borrow books again, which is great. Because for some reason, I have been craving reading Journey to the West. I don't know why, I don't know where it got in my head, but I want to read the original Journey to the West. I'm told it's like 1,000 pages long and then some, but I don't care. I'm genuinely curious. If you don't know, Journey to the West is the original story of Sun Wukong. most literature on the internet. Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same. You can't pretend it's the same thing. You kidding me? Scrolling through, like, a blinding white PDF for, like, 7 hours as opposed to cozying up in a chair away from a screen with a nice light and some tea. Putting on some, like, rain or wind ambiance and then just getting, like, a good, long reading session. It's very nice. Also, you'll notice that they're, like, a little bit off-kilter here. That's because this one goes horizontally. I had to space them out a little bit better for that. It bothered me at first, too, but eventually I decided, yeah, this is just the more convenient option. And ultimately, it does make more sense if it's like an orchard, then the fields will be going in different directions with the layout of the island. Could you imagine if we had to sit through a pun for every single fruit we picked up? I don't think this game would have lasted like 3 days in the market if that was the case. That would be downright miserable. Yeah. You shall not tempt me with your divine blessings from above. What if that's just like a little gift sent out by all the people that drop by in our little canon universe? That's kind of cool. They just sort of like tie a present to a balloon and leave it as they go because this kid refuses to take payment. Actually, I love that. That is now canon. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, I remember this, but okay, actually, I'm gonna do the peaches vertically, because if you're not careful here, you're gonna end up picking up the fence, which is so much more annoying than it has any reason to be. Remember, every single time I did this, at least once I would pick up the fence. Please, let me escape my foolishness. Yes! I've done it! Okay, now we can go vertical. Or horizontal. Peaches, 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 peaches. I should rewatch that movie. It was good. And part of that movie's, like, pull is being able to spot things, like little Easter eggs. And I'm sure I missed some, so... honestly, yeah, that's kind of tempting. I'm just not a movie person. I don't like sitting around for, like, long amounts of time. Also, I'm not sure if fruit trees are entirely immune to, hornets and wasps? That's a difficult word. Wasp nests in them. Which is nice. I swear I've encountered it at least once before, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Too many Easter egg movies are very just unappealing. That's fair. Just that, like, it's been so long since anything, like, absolutely mind-blowingly new came out of nowhere. But they just sort of just a surplus of things that are pulled from other sources, so it's like... It's very easy for that to be, but just to be how it is. Because if you make the piece and don't include any reference to the source material, it just gets kind of like, what the heck, you think you're better than it? Most Easter egg movies exist to make money and to appeal from fans. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But to be fair, if you're making a movie in a series, like, are you supposed to not make it for the fans? I guess it should be, like, more so focused on newcomers, if it's going to be something big and a different audience. Interesting thought. Sonic movies do a good job of doing their own thing. I guess so. I haven't seen either of those, actually. I wouldn't know. I do know that there's supposed to be a third one in the works. And then there's the live-action Legend of Zelda, which I have no clue how that's going to turn out. That is like with the Mario movie, we had like two potential outcomes of it either being like a Minions-fueled nightmare or an actually pretty good movie. And thankfully we got the better alternative. Still, Chris Pratt wasn't that great as Mario, but it was fine. Just wish we'd gotten a bit more. But like live-action Legend of Zelda terrifies me. Because as a movie, quite a bit of energy of that series really just isn't something you can carry over. Like, puzzle solving, exploration. Like, I can't go in there and explore Hyrule. And I can't, like, get the answers to any puzzles or dungeons. Make a Kirby movie and get literally anyone else but Makiki Omoto. Well, not bothering. That is the main voice actor for Kirby, right? I actually don't know their name off the top of my head. Main voice actress, yeah. That's not the same person who does Pikachu, is it? That's someone else. Definitely similar range, though. I know that the voice actress for Pikachu also does Chopper in the Japanese version of One Piece, which is interesting. Also apparently, like, influenced Oda's POV of the character quite a bit, so much so that Chopper's kind of become more mascot-y. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's another problem with this setup. Sometimes I can just miss things. I don't think I missed many, though. Yeah. Ooh, sorry. Voice acting is still a profession I really want to get into. I'm just too freaking anxious. I've been like procrastinating on a demo reel for so long because I'm worried about doing a single thing wrong. Don't want Kirby to be Chris Pratt by Mario. That is, not only is that entirely fair, that is something else that I'm worried about for the Legend of Zelda movie they're working on. Because Link is a silent protagonist. And that is very dangerous to mess with. And I don't know how well they'll be able to make an entire live-action film of a character who doesn't really speak. It's going to be dicey. But you gotta hold out hope. Because Nintendo is definitely a stickler of keeping things, like, correct. And very careful about trusting their IPs to things, so... the damage can only be so much, I think. Either that or the movie's just gonna straight up get canceled partway through. That's also a very... that's also a very likely possibility. Some people are, like, talking... this was actually quite a while ago, but it's still worth paying attention to. Wait. There we go. So that's almost not half a million. It's like over a third of a million right there. And that is only the orchard. I need to grab my watering can for this next bit because it's going to be important. And I also don't need these on me anymore. Live action Pokemon was made. It was based off a spin-off. That is, yeah, that explains why they went with Detective Pikachu. I still really, really hope that Pokemon Ranger makes a return someday. In, like, some form. I've posited the idea before, but I love the idea of Pokemon meshing with Dynasty Warriors using Pokemon Ranger. I think that could work. And, like, instead of your army versus the enemy army, it's you against a bunch of Pokemon, and the more you befriend, like, the more join your side. Because that's how Ranger tools work. I need to step outside and unequip this, apparently. How the laboratory expands a bit. Maybe they can do a new Ranger. I hope. I really hope. It's, like, that's the thing, right? It's not that we want Pokemon Ranger back. The games are great, and they're unique, but what we wanted from them in the first place was the charm, the fun, the writing. So if you just give us anything with that writing again, I think people are just going to be happy. There's going to be some people who find a way to find joy in that. Let's see. Watering can. Do I have any more? I do. Good. Okay, actually, I'm going to pause for a minute. I'll be right back. Again, I'm back. Alright. We're heading towards the last stretch of what we need to get done. And probably the most profitable bit, too. I think it actually might be about the same as the orchard. I don't remember how much vegetables go for. But I do remember we need to water them to make sure that they get the most growth possible. Start with the tomatoes. All 300 of them. I think it's 300. It's actually probably not nearly that many. Yeah, it is kind of going to be a short stream. It's an Animal Crossing stream. There's only so much that is, like, doable. I guess we could do some, like, islands after this. That could be fun. And there's nothing against, like, this game. It's not that I don't want to be playing it for longer. I just don't think I could do it as much justice over a long period of time. Back to what I was going to say. What was I going to say? I've entirely forgotten. Well, we were talking about The Legend of Zelda live action. We pivoted over to eventual Kirby, to Pokemon Ranger. We were talking about how, right, like, people want that charm and that fun. And true, it is partial nostalgia blindness about how, like, if it's not this thing, then I don't want it. And that can definitely lead to problems. Just look at, like, the whole fiasco with Paper Mario over the years. And how many people have been mad about that in so many different directions. Yeah, I should be able to do the pumpkins as well, I think. I hope. But it's just this, like... It's difficult. It's a very difficult thing to approach. Because on one hand, people want this thing they had back, and even if that, like, particular series does make a return, there's always going to be this sensation of it's not the same thing as before, because it just can't be. That's not how producing anything works. That's not how making a new game works. You can't just put the same one out. So there's always going to be this, like, little bit of middling excitement. Dude, I could feed, like, a small army with the stuff we pull from these fields. Pretty effectively, too. I'm gonna get called in by a Fire Emblem protagonist, like, hey, we got a long march with, like, 7,000 soldiers. Can you keep us covered? Oh, I got you, dude. Don't you worry. Unfortunately, my neighbors are chickens, so I can't really provide meat, ethically. Think you can handle that much at least? Yeah, that's fine. We'll do some hunting. We'll make it work. Alright, fellas, how much do you pay for these? What are we offering? We've got, let's see, it's about 36 rows of veggies. Sometimes if a franchise comes back, it won't be perfect. No, that's kind of like the opposite of what I'm saying. Even if it's perfect, it would have to... That would mean it's better and therefore different than what came before it. And therefore, if it isn't the exact same thing, people are always going to find a way to be upset about it. Alright. So, what, like 360, I think, from this? These first 2 rows alone? 126. That's pretty good. I don't remember how much it was before. I guess it depends on the prices of the... Actually, don't know if the pumpkins sell for a different value. Like, let's say... Like, what's a good example? One of my favorite series when I was a kid was Fossil Fighters. I loved it. I loved Champions, hated Frontiers. But let's say, out of nowhere, tomorrow, we get a new one. And it comes out, and it's fantastic. Like, it's amazingly made. The art style is gorgeous. The combat is fun. Like, the writing is great. The music is beautiful. It's incredibly well received. It sells amazingly. But it will not be the same as the Fossil Fighters I grew up with, simply because it potentially is even better. And I'll still probably want to go back to the original Fossil Fighters every now and then, just because it is something different. Not to say that, like, the new thing is bad at all, but it won't be the same. And if I have a reason to not enjoy it and go back in any capacity, then obviously there will be someone else on the extreme end of that spectrum who says, it's not the same, therefore it's terrible. What's your deal, bud? You good? Feels like I've been looking for you forever. Any time off my couch feels like forever, so it might only be a few minutes. Not the thing you were looking for. The denim overalls? What? You don't want it? For real? It's only got in my head you were looking for that, so you can't not take it. Hey guy, you good? Well, you know what? Honestly, that might work. Cool, we're a little farmer now. Perfect. Wait, I love this. This is great. Now I can get back to working the fields. I didn't even know I wanted this. Long day I've been tilling these lands since before most were born. There ain't nothing that makes me happier than seeing these little sprouts grow. Meanwhile, cut to him narrating this, like, wrapped up in a blanket with, like, a giant plushie on a couch with a cup of hot cocoa, still just being a kid, talking like this storied old man. I like the vibe of this guy. We come up with an interesting little character for this Marcus of ours. It's a vibe that I very rarely see done in a character, like, impossible to perceive ancient being who's, like, so old you can't even comprehend it, but has this just, like, almost bright, childish innocence. I kind of like that vibe. Love to see more of it. It's like, well, Kirby. Yeah, that's just Kirby. So far, we still haven't managed to pick up a single fence, and I'm actually shocked that it's gone this well. Or a single wrong crop, either. We've been doing this pretty perfectly. It's gonna be like the Sonic 06 of the 2020s? That's a really good question. Well, see, here's the thing with that, is that, like, the problem with Sonic 06 was how horribly made it ended up being. And that's not something you can really predict until after it's done. Honestly, like, the closest example I can think of so far to that would probably be Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, with how many... No, we said we wouldn't talk about Pokemon anymore. It's not fair to immediately go back on that promise the second it becomes convenient. What would be close to Sonic 06? Oh wait, isn't there, there's a thing going on with Ubisoft right now, isn't there? Something about Assassin's Creed. I saw that they're like, that a lot of people were very mad about. Plus, it's Ubisoft, so you can generally kind of expect some issues with quality. Oh, here's another one for you. Immortals Phoenix Rising. Remember that game? Remember when that game came out and people were talking about, yo, it's Breath of the Wild, but with Greek mythos, and then they released like 3 DLCs, but nobody said a freaking word about it? Oh, that's right, we did talk about Pikachu. Yeah, that was just, like, talking about it in a positive sense. We weren't really complaining about anything. But yeah, Immortals Phoenix Rising. I still have that game. I got that game because I was genuinely interested in Greek mythos open world game. And it was so bad. It looked awful, it ran awful, the writing was, like, kind of good, but that made it all the more frustrating because at various points, there were characters who just, I could not tolerate. Everything looked generic as hell. It felt like someone ripped off Fortnite and then tried to hide it by making it look awful. That is the energy that game had. Hmm. Development Beyond Good and Evil 2 will be the front runners. Yeah. Yeah, God, it's fucking Ubisoft, man. They're a mess. Not even in, like, an appreciable way. Like, there's a mess where it's just, like, a young kid who's doing their best, but still hasn't figured their life out, and it's like, oh, they'll turn around eventually. And then there's, like, 47-year-old balding man who has a crippling... Like, a crippling addiction to alcohol, and his entire apartment smells horrible at all times, who does not care anymore. That's the energy Ubisoft has. That is where they're at. It's like, yeah, I'll get it tomorrow. And let me just steal this freaking One Piece sword and import it into my game. That's what it was, wasn't it? There was, like, something about a character who was so insanely historically inaccurate. They freaking copy and pasted the Sandai Katetsu from One Piece and thought that nobody would notice. I think there was straight up, like, an issue with actual Japanese, historical society where they prohibited the existence of the next Assassin's Creed because it was so far off base. And how, like, there's actually a historical character involved that they've gotten entirely wrong, which is awful because Assassin's Creed used to be known for insane historical accuracy. I remember hearing stories about people navigating Venice purely because they'd played the game before. Ah, what a shame. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Can I actually harvest the entire field and the orchard without even once messing up the fence? Ooh, I think we might be able to do it, chat. Anyways. I still don't know how Ubisoft is doing, like, any concept of success as a company. How do they still exist after some of the stuff they do? Like, wasn't it them who put out the idea of, like, oh, you should forget the idea of actually owning the games you own? And it's like, what the ever-living, boring-ass dystopia are you trying to create? I will go straight up Fahrenheit 451 on every single Ubisoft game I've ever owned if that ever becomes the case. Just get, like, a frickin' flamethrower for it. Yeah, let's see you try and reclaim that shit now, asshole. You might want gloves and a gas mask, because I'm pretty sure burning plastic has some serious, like, toxicity problems. We did it! We harvested the whole thing. Without a problem. Nice. Alright. Now for the next step, which should go significantly quicker. We have to rewater the field so it can continue to put out that huge a harvest. You gotta water it every day so it gets as many sprouts as possible. I'll be honest with you, chat. I've never even heard of Beyond Good and Evil, so I don't really know what we're talking about right now. But it does sound like it's in the epitome of development hell. Alright. Now that we've finished the money, though, we can at least try and guess what our current total for today is. I'm thinking it's like somewhere above 500,000. And this is all in like I think it's like 3 or 4 day cycle, which is really freaking impressive considering just how much we managed to get from this. So that's 250, 350, 4, 6. This was all the money we made today. 740,000. Wow. Screw you, stock market. I've got my plants. This should put us over 2 million, right? Yeah. You know what? Let's see what there is in terms of shopping. I mean, I might as well. Special goods, electric kick scooter, a lantern. Nothing particularly interesting. Just this stuff. All these, like, crossover promotional items. Yeah, it's kind of cute. And then I can also check out Nook Miles. Who knows? Block fence, vertical board, brick well. Oh, it could be cute to put one of those down on next to the farm. Or simple well. There's actually quite a few options. There's plenty more to that I could do to this island to get it like going a little bit nicer. I don't know if I want to throw thousands of Nook Miles at it at the moment, though. Oh, wait, you know what I do want, though? Hold on. This is something that's been on my mind. There you are! Give me... not one, but 2 Godzillas. Yes! I will rule this island! We're about to upgrade the guard dogs outside the front gate. What's the next stream after this going to be? Probably finishing off SMT 3 tomorrow. It really depends on how that entire tower segment goes. I'm still mad that we locked ourselves out of the true ending, but at least we get to, you know, play the nice guy and save everyone this time. That could be fun. Excuse me, Midge, if you don't mind. Alright, let's go water our plants, and then we call it a day. Oh! I'm an idiot. I said that we were going to go looking for islands, but I can't do that without the tickets, and I just used all my miles. Oops. Wait, hold on. How many miles have we gotten today, and how many more are there? Ooh, not much. Not going to do the second poll option anytime soon. What, the Legends Arceus one? I mean, I'll put it back up on the next poll we're hosted after this stream. Okay. So this should get all 6 of these. Yep. Yeah, you can tell by the little dewdrops they get and how they sparkle. It's very easy to misread, though. This was a very great stream. I loved this. This was a blast. Probably, almost definitely will not return as like a recurring thing. But who knows, maybe someday, years in the future, we'll do another one. Assuming they haven't come out with freaking Animal Crossing Devourer of Gods by then. Whoop, I think I missed the one I'm standing on. No, we got him. Okay, that's good. As for, like, what the channel is going to start covering in the future, it's probably going to be more like, I'm really thinking of finding a means to record DS titles, because... Did that one that I was standing on get watered? I think it did. Let's just get it just in case. Hello there. Happy to have you. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, there's just like so many games that are very near and dear to my heart that I can't record yet. I'll find a way. I'll find a way to make it work, chat. And it would be just like, I'd be so happy if I was able to share them with you. I hope it works out. Oh, I missed actually quite a bit here. Hold on. I'm surprised, like, how accurate this little hitbox is. It's weird, the fact that Nintendo is weirdly stingy on re-releasing the original mainline Pokemon games. It's almost like they don't want... No, I can't complain about Pokemon anymore. No more. None. I keep my snarky comments to myself, and we maintain the positive, wholesome vibes. These two didn't get watered for some reason. There we go. That's a bit better. I'm doing this incredibly inefficiently. But yeah, it is definitely weird that they're very stingy about it. That seems like one of the games they'd most want to go on the Switch, given that it still retains the idea of being a mobile console. What the? Midge! You're walking all over my crops, man! What you doing? I'm gonna need to put up a scarecrow for that guy. What's he doing here? There's not much for, like, him to interact with. I don't think they can do much about the crops, either. It'd be nice if they could water them for me, but I doubt that's happening. Guess he's just wandering. I like a Pidge. Speaking of Pokemon, for some reason, whenever I got, like, a Pidgey in, like, one of the earlier games, my first instinct was to name it Pidgemidge, and I don't know where that name came from. I still think it's kind of cute. Oh. See, this is why we bring a second watering can. A lot of crops. Watch this one be about to break, too. Me and my big mouth. Yeah, it's weird how some, like... I don't know. I reuse a lot of nicknames every time I start a playthrough with a Pokemon that I know I love and I already have had on my team before. Why did these two not get hit? What's my favorite Pokemon? That is a good question. It's been Garchomp for the longest time, but I'm starting to think I'm a Goodra guy. I love all of its dex entries. It has, like, the same big, strong energy as Garchomp, but, like, it loves hugs, and you know what? I adore that. But yeah, Garchomp has been my favorite since Gen 6, when I first had one on my team. That's actually a really weird story. My first Pokemon game is Platinum, so you would think that that's where I fell in love with Garchomp. Surprisingly, no. Platinum was in the era where I still thought I should be soloing the entire game with my starter and nothing else. It took until Gen 6 when they introduced the experience share for me to expand my team. And then I stumbled on a Gibble in the desert and thought he was so funny with his tiny legs and big head. And bear in mind, this is Gen 6. They have just introduced fairy types, so dragons have been nerfed to as much as they possibly can. And then that guy proceeded to destroy every single gym I came across, because I think I found a steel-type move he could learn, and then he just destroyed everything in sight. Like Togekiss? Togekiss is a vibe. I like Togekiss. What are other great Pokemon? Aggron. I love Aggron. Aggron is a great Pokemon. Also, Torterra. Torterra is, to me, like, the pinnacle of Pokemon design. It is, like, the perfect idea. It is just, like, the perfect blending of element and nature with a creature in a way that makes sense, looks good, and fits a, like, understandable vibe. Huh. Oh, hello. Can I get your help with something? Nock is always helping me out, so I bought him a present. Now I feel funny just walking up to him with a gift out of the blue. Wonder if you'd mind giving it to him for me? Sure. Might as well. I can also check in on the last of the villagers we haven't seen yet, and then we can call it. I'll deliver it. I'm on it. Let's see, I think Doc's is like one of the, it's like a little wooden house. Kind of like a cabin. Should be one of these, I think. Wait, this isn't it. Who's Doc? This is Harry. Ah, Harry. Oh, that's right. These two... I remember why I didn't move these two over. They're the two villagers I can't stand. Plucky. Midge. Which one is Doc? Raymond. Walker. Cube. Is this Doc? Oh. I swore he had like a log cabin. No, on the inside it's a log cabin, isn't it? Is Doc even who I think it is? He's the moose, right? Do I have that right? Oh! Wow, I was entirely wrong. He's a bunny. What's up, dude? Why do you have... Bugs, my house said they were coming back. They told me to buy snacks. What? Man lives for two things, science and the bathroom. There you go. It's from Midge? It's a present for me? It's a... Wanting something like this for a long time. I don't think I like Doc anymore. He's on now. Damn it, now I'm curious. I've gotta know. Walk the runway. Oh, no. Oh. Why does it look almost exactly like his lab coat? Yeah, you know what, but sure. Sure, it works for you. You're just great with clothes. She knew this would look good on me, and she was right. Hey, thanks for the delivery. That was really great of you. Here you go. Together, we are baby. We unite under a trench coat and we sneak into the movie theater. Do I even dare? I guess he is, like, canonically a kid. That is the headcanon we've established for this guy. Kid smock. Honestly, it doesn't look as bad as I was expecting. What's this little thing? Oh, it's a name tag. Wait, that's adorable. He really is on his first day of school. Alright, alright. I think that's good enough for today. Let's go find you guys someone to raid. Yeah. This, I think, was exactly what I needed. And I'm definitely gonna start putting some more, like, chill farming games on the docket going forward. Let's see. Sure, why not? Miranda Pop TV. Chat, be nice and supportive. You all have a wonderful day. Take care. I'll see you again tomorrow, immediately abandoning the cozy vibes to go, the throttle God with our own two hands. You all take care, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye!